Well, I'm going to start off this video by just saying how grateful I am for having 300 subscribers, because I didn't really go into detail on that in the original video, because I am super thankful, super grateful that I've got 300. I never thought I'd get 300 subscribers, so I'm really happy that. Thank you to everyone who subscribed, who's watched all the good videos, and gotten them right. Thank you to everyone who got the death video to 12,000 views, like that. That's impressive as well. Just thank you, everyone. Let's get now, with the thank yous and everything. Might as well get straight into the Q&A because I've got a lot of questions to get through. So let's start. Nice simple one to begin with. How long have I been a Doctor Who fan? I'm not really too sure how long it's been. I'd say I started becoming a fan in like 2014, so that's 7 years ago. So yeah, about 7 years. Alright, next person in their questions. Alright. Which TARDIS would I most want to travel in? My favorite interior is probably the TV movie one, but I probably have to go with the Pond era one, I'd say. Yeah, that one. Favorite one-off character from Doctor Who? Oh, Larry Nightingale from Blink. Easily. If you don't count him because he came back in Lonely Assassins, or you want a classic hero one, then Samantha Briggs from The Faceless Ones, because she's amazing. I love you, Victoria, but I think I would have preferred Samantha Briggs as a companion, just saying. And final question from Chris. Favorite Friday Night Dinner character? Oh, easily Martin. He is just by far the funniest. Rest in peace, Paul Ritter. Close second would be Jim. But yeah, if you haven't seen the show, watch it. It's great. Right, next person. What is the most underrated story in Doctor Who? I have a lot of underrated stories, but maybe Love and Monsters, but then again, it's kind of gotten a bit of a cult following recently. A lot of the missing episodes I consider underrated, as people don't really talk about them as much because they're missing. So things like the Highlanders, the Smugglers, the Mythmakers, stuff like that. Well, and then Urs, just realised. Yeah, I'd say them. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I have a load of underrated ones, so I'm not really sure of the most underrated. But I may just go with Love and Monsters, so that one's despised by people. Which Doctor would you most want to travel with? Oh, easily Troughton. Easily. He just seems like so much fun and just got all this energy, but he also has he's really comforting as well, like in A Speech in Tomb. You're just a really comforting person, but he's also really clever. I just love him generally, so I'd love to travel with him. What's your favourite genre? I'd say comedy, really, because yeah, probably comedy. Close second would be action. But, I do go... But comedy action is, like, the best thing ever. Like, I can get behind horror, but I'd rather watch a comedy, And sad films, they can be good, but I'd rather comedy. I'd just rather be in a good mood than depressed. So, yeah, I'd say comedy. Favourite month of the year? August, because it's the 1 month I don't have to go to school at all. Favourite movie? Back to the Future, Back to the Future 2, and Back to the Future 3. Basically the Back to the Future trilogy. Do I need to explain why, or... I probably won't need to explain why. What do you hope to do on the channel in the future? I'd rather just keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, obviously I want to do a Troughton ranking when I've eventually finished his era, because the Hartnell ranking is doing quite well view-wise. I've got a big video in the works, documentary, and I'm very proud of that. And yeah, just got a few random videos really. It's like, don't really have a set goal. It's more just, yeah, I just want to keep doing what I'm doing at the moment because I'm doing well at the moment. Yeah, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Right, next person. What video am I most proud of? I'd say, yeah, easily the Hartnell ranking, hour and 18 minutes, fully edited, with some jokes which I feel like do land, if I do say so myself. Just yeah, I say that one's easily the one I'm most proud of. What were the first episodes of Doctor Who I saw? Well, the first ones I remember seeing, I know I saw some beforehand because my dad was a fan, but the ones I remember seeing were like the start of Series 7, so like Asylum of the Daleks and Dinosaurs in a Spaceship. Just like, those are the first ones I watched when it aired, and yeah, those are just generally some of the first ones I remember watching, so yeah, I'd say those ones. Are there any other Lost stories you would like to see animated? Yes, I'm actually thinking, when I finish the Troughton era and, done all the missing stories, I'm thinking about updating that old, top 5 stories I want animated, because some of my opinions have changed, because there are some which I do want, more than others, like, well, for starters, Evil of the Daleks has been confirmed, so that's not really relevant anymore, and there's some other ones, like the Highlanders. I really wish that one was animated, because, as you know, I love the story, and it's just, it'll be so much better with some visuals, because Recon isn't the best, admittedly, so it's, like, have some visuals. I mean, I feel like most pure historicals could benefit from the visuals, so, yeah, I see most pure historicals, and obviously the usual ones, like Daleks Master Plan, Celestial Toymaker, maybe, and Abominable Snowman. I watched that recently, and yeah, that one definitely needs an animation, although I probably wouldn't include it if I did an updated one, because it's pretty much confirmed at this point, but, yeah. If you had to choose one new Mario character to get a plush of, what would it be? It's actually going to be like a duplicate, but I'd really want like a proper Luigi. Hey, what's wrong with me? Well, you're on a constant scared face and your hands are literally attached to your face. I want a Luigi who's normal. Sorry. Right, next question. Who are the best Doctor Who's and why is it Christopher Eccleston, Sylvester McCoy, Patrick Troughton, and pretty much every Doctor? Because they're awesome, every single one. Hartnell's amazing, Troughton's amazing, Pertwee's amazing, Tom's amazing, Davison's amazing, Colin's amazing, McCoy's amazing, McGann's amazing. I'm currently listening to his Big Finish, and I can see he's amazing. Her, I need to listen to more of. Eccleston's amazing, Tennant's amazing, Smith's amazing, Capaldi's amazing, Whittaker's amazing. Shut up. And Jo Martin, well, from the brief bit we got, she's amazing as well. So yeah, every Doctor's amazing, but my favourites are Tennant and Troughton. So yeah. Alright, next person. If you got to choose the episode which introduced you to Doctor Who, what would it be? I'd probably just go with Rose, because I wasn't introduced through Rose, and I just kind of wish I watched the show in, like, the Modern Who in order. At first, because I just would have liked that, just, yeah, watching it in order. I would have gotten more of the bits, so yeah, I would have just chosen Rose, and, like, I would have rather just chose Rose and gone through it, What is the most underrated monster? Well, obviously I said in my heart in the ranking that I love the Monoids, but I'd probably also say the Macra. I feel like people sometimes write off the Macras. They were barely in Gridlock, and the story that they're properly in, the Macra Terror, is entirely missing. I know that people are seeing it in a better light because it's been animated, but yeah, at the same time, some people just don't really talk about them, and especially with the fact that the original effects from the few surviving clips we had, they don't look very good, but I feel like the Macra do deserve a bit more love, and I'd like to see them back in the modern era properly. I think it'd be interesting to see. If a TARDIS crash landed in your street, how would you handle the situation? I'd help the Doctor, and hopefully he'll offer me a place in the TARDIS. Just a thought. Right, next person, and we've got some non-Doctor Who questions here. What's your favourite Mario golf game? Don't think I can answer that, as I haven't played a single one, so... What's your favourite Doctor Who episode? Blink. I know people will say, oh, it's overrated, oh, it's a cliche, but just something about it I just really like. When you're going to upload Teddy Plush Party Episode 3? I missed that series. I miss it too, to be honest. It's really hard to make. Like, I did try to film it, but I just lost a load of motivation because it's a lot of work. I always have technical issues with it, and they don't do as well view-wise as, the other videos I do, so it's like, sometimes I'm like, what's the point? And that just doesn't have my motivation. I am thinking about trying to do it again, but I am kind of annoyed that I made it into a big, long story arc, so if I am going to continue it, I'll probably just cut down the story arc to just one series and have the rest just be fun stuff. But, yeah, I need to work on it. I'll get back to you, it's just, running out of time really, so I can't really feasibly do it. That's the problem. I could do it in lockdown, but not really now. Who's your favourite YouTuber and why? Well, I did answer that last time, but I'm going to go over some other ones I've seen, which, I really like. I'm going to stick with, like, non-Doctor Who related, just so it's more general. Crazy Mario Bros. I think he's my new favourite Plush tuber at the moment. His videos are really funny, just really enjoyable. Pippin FTS, I'm just been addicted to his build it 1-to-1, building the whole Earth in Minecraft 1-to-1 scale, because it's just really impressive to look at. And I'm just gonna do the same one as last time, Mr. Beast, because it's Mr. Beast. Get this guy to 100 mil, come on. Can you make a total drama series in future, please? I have actually tried to do it before, but I just don't think it worked much, but maybe I'll give it a go. Really, it probably wouldn't be as much work as Plush Play, but maybe I'll give it a go. It's just, when I tried to do it, I just couldn't think of ideas for challenges. I like writer's block for it. But if I could think of an idea, I could give it a go and see how it does view-wise. Alright, last batch of questions. What's your favourite video that you've made? The Hartnell ranking. I don't know whether I may have answered this earlier, but I know I mentioned it earlier. The Hartnell ranking I made because, yeah. Talking about older videos and, shorter videos, which I'm proud of. Probably the old Smash Bros video I did, and that was the first time I probably went all out for the editing. I'm just kind of proud of how it ended up. And yeah, I didn't do too well view-wise, so I was quite upset. Yeah, please watch the Smash Bros video. I really like that one. Yeah. What do you do in real life to unwind and relax? Thing is, I never really have a time when I'm really stressed or something, so I never really need it. But I usually just resort to YouTube. Although usually on a Thursday, Thursdays are always the worst for me, so usually Thursday evening it's Death in Paradise night. Death in Paradise Towers, am I right? Speaking of Death in Paradise, 3 favourite shows outside of Doctor Who. I probably wouldn't call it one, one of my favourites outside of Doctor Who, but it is definitely, up there in terms of favourite shows. But 3 favourite shows outside of Doctor Who, Total Drama, definitely. I am a massive fan of that. And, oh god, the other ones are really tough because I've seen so many great ones. Maybe probably Friday Night Dinner, and god, this is tough. I really can't decide whether you should live or die. Sorry, I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. And the final question: what is your favorite Who game shows collaboration? Yeah, if you don't know, I was the person running this channel, Will. He's also in charge of Who game shows, and I was invited to do a couple of them, Weakest Link and Beat the Chasers. But I'd say my favorite was definitely the Weakest Link. I mean, this watching it again, I was stupid in that video. What? Oh my god, I was stupid. How did I not know Toby Whithouse wrote the God Complex, for God's sake? But yeah, it was a lot of fun to do, and I did really well on it. So yeah, I'll probably leave a link in the description, as well as to all the YouTubers I mentioned earlier. Alright, that was the Q&A. Sorry if it seemed like I was rushing through it, but there was a lot of questions, and I don't really like spending forever on one question. I like to keep it short and snappy. So yeah, keep an eye out for the next few for the next Q&A whenever it is. And yeah, I'll see you next time, I guess. See you for the next big video I make. Bye.